switching the weather right now. Zoe Mintz joining us. And, you know, we like to say here in California, we have a dry heat.
Yes.
That was not the case today.
No, it is definitely humid out there. Muggy. You can kind of like cut the air with a knife as you walk out the door. It's a thick evening of weather, and it's all because of the moisture from the monsoon. It is so cool that we can literally see the clouds that are wrapping around an area of high pressure, that same high pressure that's bringing the record heat up across Utah and Montana. It's drawing in all of the moisture from the monsoon from southern Arizona and bringing it over towards California. And that's literally what we're seeing today is the humidity from the monsoon. It's really cool that we can see that on satellite and radar, and a few isolated raindrops actually falling from that. Definitely not typical for this time of year. July is normally our driest month of the year, so a couple of raindrops, hey, we'll take it because that will decrease our fire threat, because any isolated lightning strike that does spark is going to be a huge concern over the next, I would say, 12 hours before the system officially begins to move out. Today, though, it was hot out there. Like Ryan was saying, those high temperatures were upwards of that 97-degree mark across a lot of our North Bay communities. These were the hottest temperatures. Got up to 97 in Walnut Creek, 97 in Novato and Santa Rosa. Glen Ellen in Sonoma got to 104 degrees out there today. But let's just take a look at some of the rest of the area. 77 in San Francisco, 88 in San Jose, 91 in Livermore. We got to 76 in Santa Cruz. So it was a few degrees cooler across those inland and South Bay communities than the North Bay today. But by tomorrow, those inland East Bay areas, you are going to be heating up to near triple digits. And I wouldn't be surprised if some places, maybe like Fairfield over the Antioch, you did reach that triple digit mark tomorrow. Overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning, there is still the potential of a bit more cloud coverage, still the potential of maybe an isolated raindrop or two, but I think it's going to be over the Central Valley and over the Sierra that the rain is actually going to be reaching the ground. I think that dry lightning threat is going to really diminish by tomorrow, late morning hours. Then by the early afternoon, all of that cloud coverage should be clearing, and we're going to be seeing a lot more sunshine tomorrow. But the sunshine tomorrow is going to make it feel even hotter. Inland East Bay, like I said, you are going to be right on the cusp of that triple-digit mark tomorrow afternoon. Those highs are going to be in the upper 90s too. Like I said, Fairfield, I wouldn't be surprised if you did make it to that 100-degree mark. Even parts of our North and South Bay are going to be in the 90s as well. And then you head to the coast, and you're going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s for places even like Pacifica and Half Moon Bay. So the heat sticking around through tomorrow, along with the sunshine, even along the coast. Wednesday, although maybe a degree or two cooler, especially across the South Bay, still going to be hot out there. Still going to be in the upper 90s to near triple digits. Inland, still going to be the upper 60s to near 70s along the coast. By Thursday and Friday, though, that's when things will begin to quiet down. But I do want to let everyone know that a heat advisory is still in effect through tomorrow afternoon. These areas in orange, that is where the highest risk for heat-related illness is. Inland East Bay, North Bay, and parts of our South Bay communities. But the other issue that we're looking at is the areas in green that you see. These are coastal flood advisories because we're looking at high tide flooding through Wednesday and Thursday, bringing upwards of 1.7 feet of inundation in those low-lying areas. So all things we'll keep a very close eye on over the next several days as those temperatures finally begin to calm down by the end of the week and into the weekend. So there are going to be a lot of changes on the way over the next several days. All kind of just depends on where you're located. Really cool time lapse to show you from on top of Black Mountain, though, because you could see, although maybe an isolated couple of raindrops did reach the ground, most of that rain evaporated on its way to the ground. Really cool clouds out there in the upper levels, but you look at Sutro, you can actually see it. It is not the marine layer that we're talking about right now, and that's going to continue to allow, again, those temperatures to stay hot through Wednesday, cooling down by the end of the week and into the weekend, back to seasonable, though. So there is going to be a cool down after Wednesday. We have to make it through the next couple of days, though. Back to you.